Hello guys! Welcome back to this channel. What you're about to witness is not just a visualization of data. It's the hidden story of human survival. From 1845 to 2025, this bar chart race follows life expectancy across the world, revealing how long people could expect to live at birth during different eras of history. Every movement you see reflects powerful forces: science and suffering, progress and setbacks, war and peace, poverty and prosperity. This is the story of how humanity slowly learned how to stay alive. In the mid-19th century, life expectancy is startlingly low across nearly every country, often hovering between 30 and 40 years. This doesn't mean adults routinely died at 35. Instead, infant and child mortality were brutally high. Many children never reached their 5th birthday. Infectious diseases spread easily, clean water was rare, and even minor injuries could be fatal. At this point in history, surviving childhood was the greatest challenge of life. As industrialization spreads, some countries slowly rise to the top of the chart. But this progress comes at a cost. Crowded cities, polluted air, unsafe factories, and poor housing conditions make urban life dangerous. Economic growth alone doesn't guarantee longer lives. In many cases, it initially makes things worse. The chart reminds us that wealth without public health offers only limited protection. Gradually, we begin to see steady improvement in parts of Europe and North America. Surprisingly, this isn't driven by medical breakthroughs yet, it's driven by sanitation. Sewer systems, waste management, clean drinking water, and basic hygiene dramatically reduce deaths from cholera, typhoid, and dysentery. This period proves one of history's most important lessons: the biggest life-saving innovations are often invisible. As the chart moves into the 20th century, life expectancy continues rising, but the progress is fragile. World War I erupts, and suddenly the bars hesitate or fall. Then comes the 1918 influenza pandemic, one of the deadliest events in human history. In some countries, life expectancy collapses by more than 10 years in a single moment. This sharp drop stands out as one of the most dramatic reversals on the entire chart. After the pandemic, nations slowly recover. Medical knowledge improves, maternal care becomes safer, and nutrition improves in many regions. But progress is uneven. Economic hardship and inequality limit gains in some countries, while others climb steadily. The chart shows that recovery is possible, but never guaranteed. World War II once again interrupts global progress. Countries directly involved in the fighting experience stagnation or decline, while others continue to advance. Civilian deaths, famine, and disrupted healthcare systems all leave visible scars on the data. Life expectancy becomes a silent casualty of global conflict. Then comes one of the most extraordinary periods in human history. Antibiotics become widely available. Vaccines eliminate or control diseases like polio, measles, and diphtheria. Childbirth becomes far safer. Life expectancy surges almost everywhere, including in countries that had lagged far behind. In just a few decades, humanity gains more years of life than in all previous centuries combined. As the bars continue rising, the gap between countries begins to narrow. Developing nations climb rapidly, while wealthier nations rise more slowly as they approach biological and medical limits. Survival is no longer the primary challenge. Quality of life becomes the next frontier. But new threats emerge. In parts of Africa, the chart reveals a troubling slowdown, and in some cases, decline. HIV/AIDS reverses years of progress, cutting deeply into adult mortality. For the first time since the World Wars, life expectancy falls sharply in specific regions during peacetime. This moment highlights how a single disease can reshape global health trajectories. As the new millennium begins, many countries surpass 70 years of life expectancy. Death from infections becomes rare in developed regions, replaced by chronic illnesses like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Lifestyle choices now play a greater role than ever. Longevity is no longer just about survival, it's about how societies live. The chart now shows a world growing older. Longer lives bring new challenges: aging populations, rising healthcare costs, and mental health concerns. Countries that once focused on reducing death now focus on managing long life. The race slows, not because progress stops, but because it becomes harder. Then, unexpectedly, the bars dip. COVID-19 disrupts decades of steady improvement. Even the healthiest nations experience noticeable declines, the largest since World War II in some cases. In the end, this race isn't about who lives the longest. It's about how humanity learns to live better. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.